Hold up. I just came in the door. I went to the store, got a little stuff, but it was on my mind, so I couldn't wait about this Marxist, communist person in office. Talking about the massacre, Oklahoma, Tuskegee. You know, I'm tongue tied, but doing the massacre, Oklahoma, the Black Wall Street, the black community. Some of the words he said, emotional President Joe Biden. We marched the 100th anniversary of the massacre that destroyed a thriving black community. Destroyed a thriving black community. Yes, it was thriving. But who destroyed it? I'll break it down to 98% horrible acts, because let's talk about that too though, happened by the Democrat Party. Then it says low suppression motion of racial violence. Racial violence. But anyway, okay. I ain't gonna keep on saying it. I ain't keep on just reading back and forth on this. And you talk about Birdie's body being burned and only the truth can come out healing. So let's bring the truth out then. Let's bring the truth out. I'll leave it right there. Let's bring the truth out. The truth is, regardless, you have no self-protection. Like you trying to do, take away your right to defend yourself. Then massacres will always happen. No matter what race you are. So he preaching about violence, racial violence and massacres and everything like that. But in order to stop a massacre, you have to be able to defend yourself, right? But he want to take away your guns. He want to take away your ability to defend yourself from a Oklahoma Black Wall Street destruction. They're playing both sides of the game. When y'all don't recognize that, they're playing both sides of the game. This man right here. Let me see if I can find someone else that's really. It said, and now he said the nation must come to the grips with the following sins. The following sins. Okay, so is you gonna come to the grip with your following sins? The three-strikes law that devastated the black community. You'll come to your sins. Busting segregation. Is you'll come to your sins. The Democrat Party. Slavery. Castrating. Hanging. Torture. Separation of family. Are you gonna come to that? Huh? Are you? No, they not. Because it's divide and conquer. They ain't gonna tell you what they do. They gonna just spread this hate. It's called Marxism. You got to keep the hate going. Divide and conquer. They're not speaking. They're not doing this to heal nothing. They're doing it to keep on dividing. Because their sole purpose is to bring in Marxism, communism. But in order to do that, they got to keep the hate. They got to keep the divide. They got to keep the anger up, stirring up. But they're gonna tell you that all this. Let me see if I can find some of this. All this really 98% are horrible acts that happen in this country. I would say 100%, but I just say 98 came from the Democrat Party. But they ain't gonna tell you that though. 90%, 98%. I'm gonna say 100. I just say 98% are horrible acts towards black people came from the Democrat Party. Slavery, Jim Crow, the Willie Lynch, housing, KKK, the Reconstruction Act. So much stuff that it's crazy, and how they could just bypass all of that, and you could bypass all of that. They made laws that stop black people from being successful. 40 acres in the mule. President Lincoln passed that law. He got assassinated. Was it Johnson, the Democrat, took it away? So, land and property equals wealth. But they don't want to give you land, they don't want to give you property. They don't want to give you your rights, what makes you stronger. They don't want to give you that family unity, what makes you stronger. They want to give you hate that makes you weaker. You understand? Or you don't? Do you? The same party that made laws to destroy the black population and made laws to destroy the white population too. You know, because Planned Parenthood was set up to destroy the genocide. I mean, it was set up to genocide the black race and the poor whites. Let's get that straight too, though. It was set up to genocide the black race and the poor whites. So, you was attacked by the Democrat Party too, though. But now, it's crazy how these no disrespect to the white people, but these white people right here in office is taking their own for a purpose for destruction. It's crazy. It would. They won't stoop to no low. They would not stoop to no low for their agenda to destroy this country. Their agenda to divide. We've been past this. I mean, we ain't been past this. Probably not, but it's just like in a relationship. You keep on breaking on the past, you never gonna have no future. We fought wars to say the past, but people fought wars for the past that made us enslaved or made us in these horrible acts that they say to stop it. And they have been stopped. But he wanted to bring it back around. They stop falling for the tricks, man, for real. It's not like it was back in the days. Like this man said, as it was, this man was on YouTube, man. I forgot where it was. I think I heard it on YouTube. As it was like back in the days, it won't be no discussion. Your ass been sprayed out. You been sprayed. Just shut up. What? They wasn't playing with no black people back then. You been shot up, man. Killed. Go ahead and do your riot. Go ahead and do your marches. No, you been bitten by hoses. You been sprayed by hoses. I'm sorry, bitten by dogs. By the Democrat Party. Because all them laws came from Democrat states. You know, Alabama, we just walking, the dogs biting, the hoses, it's getting sprayed. You get beat by clubs. It was Alabama governors. Just like over in California with the invisible line. There was there was Democrats. So all this stuff came from Democrat parties. he trying to, once you take responsibility for your party, if you want to do some healing, heal that. Let it be known that your party is the party of all of this that's going on in America. All of it. Not some of, I just say 98%, but it's, I want to say close to 100% for real, but I want to so bad. But take responsibility, Joe Biden. Take responsibility, Kamala Harris. Take responsibility for your party. It was no switch. Quit trying to say that. Trying to treat these kids about it was a switch. No, it wasn't. I can give you history to let you know it wasn't no switch. They're the same demons. I could break it down to you piece by piece, year by year, decade by decade. These are the same people. How you know? Let's take a look. Slavery, right? What Marxism is equals slavery. You take away your rights. That should be a clue right there. But no, you still gonna say, oh, whatever. But that's a clue right there. Slavery, Marxism, communism. What that do? Take away rights, right? But in order to do that, they have to bring division, hate, and destruction. Quit being fooled, man. This man, this party is the party of hate. Don't let them trick you and reverse them back time and take away your rights. How you gonna strive by any time? How you gonna strive and be successful with any kind of community, black, white, orange, whatever? You can't have no Black Wall Street without no defense. You cannot have a Black Wall Street again without no way to defend yourself, which they are trying to take away your rights. Get that through your head. You can't have nothing with no way to defend yourself.